Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back, guys. So I just was drawn to pick up a Divine Masculine message. He's really like coming through today. So I just decided to give you guys this message. If it resonates, fantastic. If it doesn't, just move along. It's obviously not for you. So with that, I'm just going to put some music on in the background. Okay, so for those who need to hear, I'm gonna have a sip of hot chocolate, but for those who need to hear a message from the Divine Masculine, then this will be for you. The first card coming through today says, I'm so sorry, baby, okay? So, he's in his head. He's feeling very in his feelings. He's feeling like, the second card says, baby, I miss you, okay? So, he's coming through and he's saying, sort of like earlier, the last video, like I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't intentional, is what I just heard. So he's in this place where he's like, he's reminiscing. He's thinking about the good times. He's thinking about the times that you guys had together, the good times, the laughter, the way you smiled. You know, he's coming through strong, and he's saying, when I think back to our connection, when I think back to our time in union, I don't think about the bad stuff. I don't think about the negative stuff. If anything, I think about the good times that we had. And it makes me even sadder. It makes me feel bad for me choosing to walk away, because even though I knew at the time of walking away from you was what I needed to do, now I'm not so sure. Now I feel like a part of me is missing that, because you are no longer in my life. You're no longer in communication or in union with me. So he's coming in strong, and he's saying, you know, I need you to know that wherever you are right now, I do miss you. And that I am truly, truly sorry for whatever hurt or pain that I have caused you. He's very unbalanced right now. We have illusion. So this tells me that he is making clouded judgments. He could be dealing with some type of substance abuse, anxiety, depression, worrying, doubting. He's just not making the best decisions for himself, and I believe that's what the blockage is. That's why you two are not in communication, is because he still has some growing up to do, I guess. He still has some stuff that he needs to work through and deal with and balance out, and because he's not choosing to do that yet, because he could be dealing with third party, some toxicity, until he clears all that negative energy away, Spirit's not going to allow him to come back. So that is what the holdup is right now, is that he has depression, anxiety. He's, you know, around some type of toxic people, negative people, substance abuse as well. But he's coming in strong, and he's saying, I have not forgotten about you, even though you think I have. So even though there's no contact, no messaging, no phone call, you're still in his mind. You're still in his heart. That doesn't leave. It doesn't give up. You know, I just did a personal today where the message was pretty clear, is that just because I walked away does not mean that I stopped feeling. It does not mean that I don't think about you or wonder how you're doing or check you on social media. It means that I think more about you now than I ever did, because now I have that time to reflect on what it is that I truly need in my life. And he's even saying, even though you were right, I had to learn things the hard way. You know, so there might have been a conversation, there might have been something that was said between you two, and he's just coming through and saying, like, even though you were right at the time and you are still right, I had to learn my own lessons. I had to learn my own challenges. I had to learn it the hard way in order for me to realize what it is that you were kind of showing me what I needed to know. So even if you had said something on the line of, you're going to miss me when I'm gone, or you're going to love me and it's going to be too late, or something on, or you're going to wish you would have had me when you see me with someone else, like something like that, you know, he's starting to realize that he lost a good one, you know, and because of his actions and what he chose to do, he now has to come up with that consequence. He now has to deal with that consequence, and he kind of now has to accept that. He says, I want to wrap you in my arms, keep you safe, and hold you forever, you know. He does. He misses holding you. He misses being in contact with you. He misses touching you because you have his heart. And because there's, I loved you the minute I seen you. There's true, honest love there. What he feels for you is real. And it maybe have taken him time. It maybe have taken him having the space. But he's saying, like, I want to hold you. I want to be close to you. I want to be a part of your life. I want to keep you safe. And back then I couldn't do that. Back then I couldn't protect you. But now I'm in a place where I'm able to protect you. I'm just working through what I need to work through. I'm coming into balance. I'm coming into my own power. Maybe he hasn't had his own power. Maybe he's been living life for other people. Maybe he's been dealing with the devil. You don't know what someone goes through, especially if they're not opening up and telling you what they're going through. And he's just coming through and saying, like, my love for you, it hasn't changed because we're not talking. It hasn't changed because we're not in union. You know, it's actually gotten stronger now that we've been apart, because I'm realizing that everything I've ever wanted was right in front of me. All right. So that's just your quick message today, guys. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this helps you get through the weekend. Have yourself a fantastic weekend and day. I'll talk to you soon.